Hello YouTube, this is Vacuum Man 8 today, and today we're going to be doing the update on this Dyson CLIC, Dyson Dc07 CLIC that we got back about a month or so ago from where all the Dysons died in our city. Basically, when you take a vacuum down to the local refuge collection place, like the tip or whatever they call it, they normally go to a processing centre to be processed, i.e. broken down, refurbished or whatever. Now this one had been sat there for quite a while. This was actually in I think we've seen over 1,000 Dysons, didn't we, all lined up. This one was in a row of 300, the guy said, and this one stood out, and we asked him if we could have that one, and he said no, because we want to sell it as a job lot. And in the end they decided to let us have this one free of charge, but as long as we could go back and show it to them all done, so they could take a picture for their business to advertise their business, which is good. So this one we got free of charge. Carl was moaning a little bit today because last weekend when we had all that nice weather, Carl went out in the sun and he's been off for school most of the week with very bad sunstroke and sunburn. And today we're just going to do this one. So today I'm just going to show you some of the parts that we had to replace on it. The first part, this is a genuine part. We managed to get that one on eBay. The next part that was missing, you notice the tools have changed colour. They're actually the correct tools. We actually went back on the day and swapped the pink tools for the silver tools. So so we did a swap there.
And then it's got the purple type lever.
The hose, that one come off. We actually had two DC07s. We had one that is shown earlier on his channel. I can show you on the instruction manual which one it was. That's the one he had. I think, remember that one? I think that's the brush control allergy or something. I'm not too sure which one it is, but it was that one there. So we had parts.
And that's my auntie's one.
Oh yeah, and there's his auntie's one as well. Purple and lime green. Very nice colour scheme.
That's how it starts a mango.
So this hose is absolutely mint condition and actually come off the other one.
Pink. So then the pink hose.
The other part that was replaced was this part here. This is a brand new one from Dyson. So we replaced that as well. That's brand new.
So the non-hose.
And this hose here. That's been replaced. That is brand new, direct from Dyson. I have had experience before buying a generic one.
This sets of manuals is the one out of Rachel wrapper on hardback.
So I've had experience from having the other ones aren't so good. So if you're going to buy a new hose, I would recommend the Dyson one any day. Make sure it's genuine Dyson.
And that's my auntie. And this is my auntie's such mango.
Yeah, you managed to take. So this is the manual it would have come with originally. I have double checked this. So that's it. Just basically it is a Dyson DC07 manual. The newer manuals aren't like that anymore. These are like nice little books with colours in them. So it just shows you how to look after the machine. The allergy nut. This one as well is a top of the range one because it's got the HEPA filter in the bottom, isn't it? That's standard. Just to make you can't
paste it.
No, it's pretty good condition. I think.
Is there any burnt holes in there?
No. The other thing that was wrong with it on the original video, the motor wasn't very well, and when we went down there they actually give us a brand new in the box replacement motor.
It don't sound right.
But going back a long story short, now you know we got a DC08 in the pipeline that needs a new motor. I actually had a spare DC07 motor which we put in another upright, so I actually had to take two uprights apart and do a motor swap. The motor they actually give us was a 1600 watt replacement one, and in the end I put that back in the machine that had the DC07 motor, which wasn't a DC07, and then took the DC07 motor from the other DC07 we had, which I bought for £10 for parts, and put this back in here. But unfortunately it was a bit of a job, because really what you should do is you should undo the cable from the switch, but I did attempt it, and it wasn't quite going right, so I managed to fettle it back in. So the CLIC version is apparently supposed to be 500 limited edition. I don't know if that's 100%
What kind of bus
true.
bar this has got? What kind of bus bar this is it?
That's got the original one back on.
Purple
The
one?
brush bar is quite well on it.
It's a purple bus bar.
So we know that this motor in here is a genuine Dyson Dc07 motor. It come from the one from the same time, because the earlier DC07s have a coloured bottom, while the later ones have a clear one, don't they, Kyle?
Yeah.
Because so, and I did actually misplace my Dyson clutch tool, which was they are a lot easier if you've got the clutch tool. I did manage to take it out. I had to do it 3 times on that one in the end.
In our sandwich cuts till now.
We found the clutch tool now, and then I also found a hose, but it wasn't as good as, and at the end of the day, as this one is actually come up stunning, as you can see.
Ben, gonna open the. It's got a bit of dirt in it.
Yeah.
We tested it now.
We did run it a little bit, yeah, so it is absolutely in mint condition now,
Gonna push the button.
as best as I can get it.
Ben,
See, there is dirt in there, we have used it a little bit.
that's nose pasta. That's nose back. That's nose cob. That's nose
You can actually wash those, but you have to make sure they are absolutely 100% clean,
And look.
dry.
And then we'll open up this time better.
And the other trick with it is, every so often, if
Yeah, it
you
opens up better now.
yeah,
You keep doing that.
the other trick
It
is,
opens up better.
you gonna stop that.
Then it opens
The other
up
trick
better.
is for that one, is every so often, you need to take the top off. To you can clear these out. These actually get blocked up inside. So every so often, once a year, if it's your daily driver, or if you've never done it, you undo the 3 screws. You get another vacuum, and you'll find there's lots of stuff in the top. But if you do dismantle it, you're going to make sure that the bin flap is open
Yeah.
when you put it back together.
Yeah.
So never put it back on, especially when you because there's a little, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little catch in there which operates the bin, and if you put it on without the catch,
There's a catch.
just about see it in there now,
She's moving.
that catch there, if the bin shuts when you put the catch back in, and the catches and the little thing's not in there right, they are a nightmare to get off.
There,
A
don't.
lot of brute force.
And you push this button there to get the bin off.
So the CLIC stands for Cancer and Leukemia in Children. I think Dyson raised £1 million for the charity. It has got the little sun on it with no loss of suction. Like I say, back in the day, the DC01, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 7, they had lots of limited edition versions of them.
Here's the.
They don't seem to do so many now. There are a few.
Here's ones on the belt.
There are a few different like 40s and 41s
The
and like
ones you
red
saw
limited
on the
edition
channel.
ones, but not many. So we're going to fire this one up now. Finally, this is the first time we're actually going to test this one as well.
What cable is this?
Proper test, because we never had the hope. We never had the hose for it, did we?
Yeah.
So
That's how good this bus
it is a bit of a girly pink colour,
That's how good this bus car is.
but it does run quite well.
It does. It's going to put my ear sounders on.
Yeah. So yeah, like you say, it has got a period correct DC07 motor.
And this thing's got the same pink.
Yeah, it's the same pink actually. It's this fidget friend he got from the charity shop.
Same pink.
Not the pack one. So we'll fire this one up now. Time for the clutch is a bit stiff. There we go. So, let's see what this one's picked up after it's been refurbished and restored. I did actually clean this with a handheld V6 machine before that. Put it off, mate. They can't see what it is now because it's... Well, that's what it's pulled out of my rug lot. We've had we've had our little robot over there. He's been doing the dailies with it. Yeah. Around about 5:15, I think we got it for. Yeah. I've had lots of crap on my carpet the last week or so. So yeah, it's pulled out a lot of fine dust out of it. These are impressive machines still. They are. Some people prefer them to the ball. We actually prefer the ball to these style of cleaners. Yeah. These are like you say, one of the later designs of Dyson. If you like Dyson cleaners, we're going to advertise. What's that guy called? What? Mark. That guy with all the Dysons. It's called Dyson Evolution. If you type that in on YouTube. What's the name of that guy? Check out this video if you like looking at Dysons.
Yeah, and he's got rid of
the Dyson Evolution, and the interesting fact was
he got rid of
them, but when we went to Manchester Vats,
I saw them.
We've seen them all.
Yeah, so there's all of them.
He's got a very good collection. He has got the prototypes as well, which is, I know, flavour of the month at the moment on them.
Daryl's the ones he's getting rid of.
He has got both the prototype Dysons.
And he's got that one. He's got the green one. He's got the saw, but he's got that one and that one.
Yeah, so there you go. So you want to check out his video as well.
And he's got all. He's got all the ones we've seen.
Because we've actually seen those cleaners in person, haven't we, at Manchester Vats last year? Yeah. And how did we know that? Because he had a DC41. He had one that was like a prototype one, and
I saw it.
We seen it in when he zoomed in on his picture. Mr. Manchester Vats had it in behind his Cyclone, didn't he? Yeah. The Cleany Cyclone, which they got in the shop.
And I'll tell you, it's America one. The handle's America handle.
Well, I think Cole's collection's catching up. I think Cole's collection is not as nice as his, but we're not far off that, I would say now, are we, for the Dysons now?
There's a bus
So if
bar.
anybody wants to know how many Dysons
There's
he's
a
got,
bus
well, we'll have a
bar.
look how many he's got there.
There's a bus bar.
Yeah. There's the
Purple
push bar, yeah. So, what'd you say now, Kyle?
I say we've got more than him.
No, we haven't. Yeah, you got a lot. You got more than him, but he's got some very nice ones, hasn't he? And some of the ones that he's got on there, we've got also, which we haven't shown yet. So, so what do you say now, Carl?
I don't know.
And please subscribe to Vacuum Man 8. We will be doing another upright cleaner, which we were doing alongside this one.
Yeah.
And we've. And bye for now, and please subscribe to Vacuum Man 8.